Hi, Eric Wilson here, independent licensed mechanic with 30 years of experience. In the next short while, I'm going to show you the inside story on this 2014 Chrysler 200 so you can make yourself an informed decision. Now, coming in on the front left tire, you got about 70% tread on, so a good amount of tread on your front left tire. Coming behind the front left tire, first thing I want to point out, on your brakes, you've got about 20,000 K left on your front brakes. Now this is your left lower ball joint. Now this is critical. It's the only thing that holds the left wheel to the steering, and that is tight. This is your left outer CV boot. Now it's full of grease, and it's important, if it was ripped, to be grease all over the place. Important not to be, because it lubricates the axle going forward. This is your left inner CV boot, and more importantly, this right here is a leak point. If it was going to leak, you'd see it right here, and that is a good and dry. Now the left outer tie rod right here, this is critical because it's the only thing that holds the left wheel to the steering, and that is tight. This is your left sway bar link connected from here up to there, and important to be connected because it dampens the sway as it goes around the corner. Now I am just going across here, just looking for any indication of leaks, and good and dry. Yeah, a little bit of sweat, but somebody said, actually, you know what? Somebody's changed the gaskets here. I can tell. See the gasket change right there. So these gaskets have been changed, so that's good. So there was a leak, but they've changed the gaskets already, so that's good. That's just residual from the before the job there. Now, coming across to the right front tire, about 70% tread, right outer tie rod, that's tight. Right sway bar link connected from there to there. Right lower ball joint is tight. Right outer CV boot, good and dry. Right inner CV boot, good and dry. More importantly, dry. That's a leak point right there. If it was going to leak, you'd see it leaking right there. Good and dry. Brakes, 20,000 K left on your brakes. Yeah. Well, now let's follow down the rest of the car here and just see what kind of, oh yeah, very clean. Not even any surface rust to speak of. Very clean. Your exhaust, no cracks, no breaks. Yeah. Yeah, hardly even any surface. There's a surface rust at the back here, but nothing of any concern as far as structural goes. Now, your left rear tire, this one definitely down. You got about 20% tread left, 20 to 30. Might want to be thinking about at least one. Yeah, both back tires, they're down, but they're not out, okay? On about 20 to 30% tread on the rear tires. Now, on your rear brakes, you've got about, I would say about 20,000 K left on your rear brakes as well. Down a bit, but not out. This is your left rear shock. Now, the spring suspension, no cracks, no breaks. Now, these tubes are full of oil. Now, if it was leaking, you see it dripping all the way down here. That is dry. The left rear the left rear sway bar link connected from here to here, intact, doing its job. Exhaust, no cracks, no breaks. Coming across to the right rear tire, yeah, about 20%, definitely down. Your right rear spring suspension, okay, no cracks, no breaks. Your right shock, good and dry. Your right sway bar link connected from there to there. 20,000 K left on your brakes. Yeah. Brake-wise, leak-wise, suspension-wise, I'm not seeing any issues on the right rear or left. Okay, with the scanner plugged in, it says codes found 0. So there is no check engine codes, which is a good thing. No cracks in your windshield, dash very clean. And I was wrong, it's a Chrysler 200, my bad. Now, shot of the motor when it's running. Very, very smooth. Shot of the exhaust when it's running. Very clean. Now, one thing I always do is I take off the oil cap and I take a look underneath for any indication of white goo, because white goo would be a mixture of oil and antifreeze, which is a big problem. I call it a head gasket. I don't see any indication of that on this car at all. In fact, this car, run-wise, is in great shape. As far as I could tell, it's been well maintained. You do have 2 tires at the back that are low. And number 2, you're also going to need a battery, 100%, because this battery is totally dead. So you're going to need a battery, and I would say a couple of tires as well. Other than that, I really don't see any issues with this vehicle. Now, if you buy, I'm going to give you 2 things for free. The catalytic converters are getting stolen on cars because people are laying on the ground with a sawzall, reaching up, cutting it out in about 5 minutes, and you got yourself, they take it to the wreckers, get $100 for it, and you've got about $1,000 repair in your hands. So if you buy, I'm going to put stainless steel cables on your cat to stop that from happening, because remember, they're laying on the ground, they hit the cables, they say forget it and move on. Number two, I'm going to put these two things on your car. This thing is going to go right on the fuel line of the car, and this is going to go on the OBD2 port, and the combination of these two are going to save you 15% of your fuel mileage. I know, I've done it for 30 years, it never ever fails. In addition to that, I'm going to give you two more of these, and I'm going to show you where to put them on at your house, on the natural gas lines to your furnace and to your water heater, because this alone will save you 10% on your natural gas bills, and they never fail and they never stop working. So not only am I going to save you money on the road, I'm going to save you money at your house as well, and I look forward to showing you the inside story on any vehicle, because I am the Cowboy Mechanic.